I had a point where I was like, man, your boy is catching a lot of damn hell lately, trying to get ahead. What the hell is going on, man? You know, it's like I ain't trying to take it from nobody unscrupulously. I'm trying to legitimately get out here and make it happen. And it wasn't happening. And a lot of people felt and feeling that, and a lot of folks just give up. But I'm like, me, it just kind of enraged in me, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why am I having all this shit come at me? And I realized a lesson that a lot of folks, um, I think a lot of people, whether this applies to you or whether it connects with you, I want to share it anyway. So I'm having things come at me, and I had this fully realization. It's like, bro, you're stepping into shit. By me focusing on what I'm going up against, I wasn't able to step back and recognize and see what I already had turning and what was really going for me. And that's what I was saying. I said in another video, like, I felt like I was in damn war zone mode. I'm like, dang, it's like, oh, here comes something here. Oh, here comes something there. And I'm trying to defend against these things and essentially not getting nothing done, spending a lot of time in battle. You know, I don't mind a good battle, a good rumble, but I learned in process is that too many good battles and rumbles and stuff, you eventually get tired. And I didn't want to be a person that was constantly in battle, and definitely didn't want to be a person that wasn't getting the shit done that I was trying to go after. I wanted to get rich, I wanted to get successful, and wasn't able to get it. And it kind of just hit me out the blue. It was like, man, you got all this shit going on because and coming at you because you're inching closer to what you're trying to do. You're literally, I mean, I'll say it for myself, and hell, it won't hurt to say it for you or to say it for yourself, is that this stuff is hitting you because you're about to be rich. And you're like, well, yeah, that sounds cliche, but it's hitting you to stop you. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother and great grandmother had a good quote that they would tell me as I was a young man. And, I'll give you an example. I would have had a breakup, or somebody didn't want to talk to me no more, or whatever it could be, financial troubles, couldn't pay the bills. And I would say the same thing with my folks. I'd be like, why am I having such a hard damn time? Like, why is shit so tough for me right now? Like, I'm trying to do the best I can. And maybe, again, I know it's people have been through this, or either you're going through this. It's like, you're like, man, I've been doing the best that I could do. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. And I was like, damn, especially, in this day and age, I ain't trying to swindle nobody. I'm trying to make sure everybody eat, everybody get paid. I'm trying to help, and I'm having these problems. And they would tell me the darkest hour is just before daylight. You're about to be rich. I really don't see it, and we don't see it. We don't even know how damn close we are. But we're going through these dark hours and these dark times where things seem uncertain. They seem really uncertain right now. You like, hey, maybe I should quit. And many people have quit. And for me, I've had periods of my life for years I quit. I've been doing social media for a long time, but not a long time consistently. I think I first dabbled with YouTube 14 years ago. Whatever I was posting then, if I'd have kept going, the consistency, it would have been there. But as I start inching close to that, anytime we start inching towards progression, shit starts coming up. And this is what it is. Where we're trying to go, and I know for me, being rich, which is the complete opposite of what the hell is going on now. I try to stay positive, but I said, damn, I feel like I'm working. I've mastered the art of being rich in reverse. And while we're going after that, shit's gonna get uncomfortable. Person, places, and things start to become very, very uncomfortable because you're shifting to where you need to go. And in process, like myself over the years, we interpret that as, oh my gosh, I'm done for. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I should just quit. And many people quit. One of my favorite stories is in Think and Grow Rich. It's about being 3 feet from gold. Basically, there was this guy who was trying to get in, and excuse me if I don't have it correctly, done, but for the general side, I'm going to give you the story. Brothers and stuff, we got to add our own little twang on the story, which I'm fixing to do. So it's called being 3 feet from gold. You'll get the concept. So basically, this guy heard about the gold rush, out in California, and wanted to get a piece of the action. He came out, raised up money, borrowed money from friends and close people to get the equipment, and went to work and found a little bit of the possibility, some ore, if I got it correctly. He found some ore, which signified that there were going to be big returns, and the profits were going to come in when the gold came in, and everybody was gonna get paid back, and everybody was gonna be lavishly living, and it was gonna change everybody's life, and they're gonna be moving to a deluxe apartment in the sky. They finally got a piece of the pie, gonna be that type of deal. But something happened. You know what happened? He kept going, and once he found the ore, he went back, sent back for more money, let's raise it up, let's get more investors, let's keep it going, let's get it popping. And in that process, they went, and everything just went dry. Nothing. Went a little bit more, went dry. And you know what he did? He sold all the equipment for a loss, tried to pay off whatever debtors, sold the equipment and the mine at a discount, at a loss, and went back home with his tail tucked between his legs. But the purchaser of this mine, let me tell you something. The purchaser of this mine decided to get a second opinion. They just decided really not to give up. Had another specialist come in there and check it out, and found out this shocking discovery. He had stopped. If he'd have kept digging literally for 3 more feet, he would have hit gold. The new purchaser of the mine dug those 3 feet, hit gold, and that mine produced millions. That was bought at a discount. Equipment that was bought at a discount. A man defeated, in debt, back home with his tail tucked between his legs, just for stopping and giving up 3 feet from gold. He gave up in the last hour of worry, in the darkest hour that was just before the daylight. And all the things that came up on him, like I was looking at all the things over the years that were popping up on me, and even recently popping up on me, and I'm like, I'm trying to get to here, and I can't get any. Hey, yeah, he had noble intentions. Yeah, I have noble intentions. You're gonna stop those 3 feet from gold. You're about to be rich. The things are coming because there are adversity and things to overcome. Now you can quit. You can tuck your tail between your legs. And I'm not saying that everybody out there is 3 feet from gold. Some of y'all are 300 feet from gold. I'm just going to be real with you. I don't want to sugarcoat success or none of this stuff dealing in personal development. Some of y'all is 3,000 feet from gold. Some of y'all is not even digging for gold. Whole nother video, whole nother story. But I'm about to be rich. I already know it. You're about to be rich. I'm not going to stop 3 feet before gold. I'm learning to recognize the things that made me quit or pull myself to the side and not keep going and progress was the things that could change the situations that I was having to experience. Like, you know, just not giving up would put you in a situation where you don't even have to hear those conversations that you're tired of hearing and that are pissing you off. You know, a change in your environment, you know, could be brought about if you just kept digging, if you just kept going. And it's hard, man. You know, I was sitting the other day, I'm like, damn, I'm at I done made 500 and something videos and ain't really nothing cracked for me. I ain't finna stop digging. I ain't finna stop doing. For me to skip out on that one video that somebody come out here and make and that put them in the position that I wanted to be in. Not finna do that. Not finna do that, buddy. You know, time is out. I said for me too. I've been trying to get rich for a long time. Time is out for the bullshit. And I don't know if I'm the only one out here that feels that way. And you don't have to say be rich. You know, rich is defined differently with um, varying people. But how am I defining that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What is being rich? What does that technically mean for me? You know, and I'm not finna give up. I'm not finna put in all the groundwork and do all the digging in the mine and discard myself and all my effort and work and energy and assets all for a discount for somebody to step out here right now, gonna walk and ain't gonna have the equipment and all the shit and